Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Mckenzie. Make sure to click the subscribe button and stick around. Today I am doing another CUPSHE try on haul. I do one of these every single month and you guys seem to be loving this series. So I'm back today with I think 6 or 7 new suits and I am obsessed. These were definitely some of my favorite suits I've ever gotten from CUPSHE. So as always, I will leave links to everything down below as well as sizing info, all that jazz so that you guys can shop, and I will also leave my coupon code here on the screen so that you guys can save some money on your next purchase. Hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's hop right on in. We're gonna start off with this suit because it was definitely my favorite of the bunch. Honestly, I was on the fence about this before I picked it up because I'm not really used to pattern mixing. It's not typically something that I reach for, but I thought that the style of this was really unique and I don't have any tops like this, so I picked this one up. It is more of a triangle style, as you can tell in the front, but the back does not have any self ties. There's no clasps, nothing like that, but it's got the most unique like crisscross detail with then a little bit of braiding throughout the center. It's really cool and it has surprisingly a lot of support to it. I love this kind of top because it's not going to fall off. There's no chance of it sliding around when you're in the water, but you get a really simple tan line along the front too. So very cute. I am wearing a size extra small in all of the swimsuits today. I have a 34B chest and I'm about 24 inches in the waist, kind of just depends. So the bottoms that come with this suit look like this, and they are definitely on the tinier side. I find that CUPSHE suits tend to be more of a family friendly option, but they are definitely starting to roll out some cheekier styles if you prefer something like that. I really like the bottoms to this. Actually, they look like this. As you can tell, they're about the same amount of coverage in the back as they are in the front, and then they've got just these really thin straps along these sides. I love this kind of suit because it gives you a really standard tan line if you wear it like as a low-rise suit, but you can also pull them up higher up on the hips to really elongate the legs and flatter your figure. Super cute. Definitely my fave. I know we've got a lot of high-waisted lovers over here, so I also picked up this palm print suit. I love this pattern. I think it's so fun. It's perfect for the summertime, and I don't know, it just reminds me of a tropical vacay. This one's got a little belt. I think I actually have the belt on in the back. You can kind of like move it to the front and the back, and in the try-on portion, I know I have it on like this, but very cute. It's got a lot of coverage along the front, not a whole lot of that low-waisted tan line showing, so if you want a little more coverage in your midriff area, this is definitely going to be the style bottom of your choice. And then the back looks like this. Definitely a fuller coverage in the back. Very cute. You do still have a little bit of cheek showing, but definitely on the more conservative side. And then the top, I really love the top to this. It's very unique again, and it is like your typical triangle style, but it crosses in the back and then it ties. It's also got these really cute like white plasticky rings that kind of match the white ring on the bottom, which is something different. This one I always recommend when it comes to like self-tying things to knot and then do a bow, because that way in case your bow comes undone you still have a plan B. A very supportive top. If you do have a larger chest, I always recommend a triangle style that is like this, where the cups like don't move along that lower band. It's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to fall off, anything like that. I also grabbed this white and yellow color blocked suit, and if you have a larger chest, this is definitely a style top that's worth checking out. This is very similar to wearing a sports bra. Like, this literally is the exact same thing, just you don't have a razor back, you have just like 2 classic straps. But this top is super supportive. It's great if you are going to be active in the water. Maybe you're planning on going kayaking, jet skiing, tubing, anything like that, where you're going to get tossed around. There are no adjustable straps, no clasps, no self ties, really no chance or opportunity for this thing to fall off. So a very secure style. I like the white and yellow. It's not, I don't think, the most flattering top in the world just because it is so basic, but it's a very practical swimsuit. And then the bottoms look like this. They are white with a little bit of yellow along the sides. I wish that the colors were reversed. I honestly, white bathing suit bottoms typically aren't my favorite. I would prefer a color, but I will say for them being white, they are double lined, not see-through at all. A really good option actually. And then the back just looks like this. I would say these are pretty moderate coverage on the fuller coverage side of the two things. I have a really tiny butt, so everything kind of looks like that on me, but I love the width of the straps on the sides of these. Again, no self ties or anything, so no worries with this suit falling off. Alright guys, let's talk about one pieces real quick. I'm usually not a one piece girl. I have a ton of them, but if I'm being honest, when it comes to like actually being at the beach, it's very rare that I ever reach for one. I like wearing them for campaign photos. When I'm working with a brand and I need to be in a swimsuit, I do prefer to wear a one piece, but they're not usually like my suit of choice, I guess, but I know a lot of you guys like them, which is why I like to share different styles. But this one, this has convinced me that I need to wear one pieces more often, because this swimsuit literally fit me like a glove. This is so perfect. Okay, so basically it looks like just a one shoulder bikini top, and then it kind of just looks like a pair of high-waisted bottoms, but you have this like cutout and it is attached along the side. The color blocking on this is really flattering and it just makes you look so slim, and I just really love this. I found it to be really flattering. It does give you more of that hourglass figure, even if you are not super curvy like me. And I don't know, it was fun, and it was the perfect length. I really struggle with length when it comes to one pieces sometimes, just because I am on the shorter side. I am only 5'2", and I have a shorter torso, longer legs, but this one's perfect. I typically wear a size 27 in length, so I definitely recommend hovering over that size chart and kind of getting those measurements to see if this is going to fit you. But love this. Definitely on the snugger side of things, so if you are in between sizes, I would recommend going up. Speaking of one pieces, I also grabbed this one. I just love anything with citrus, tropical, florals, like anything super bright and happy. I love. I have a couple of swimsuits that are similar to this in bikini form, so when I saw it in one piece, I was like, you know what, I gotta grab that. And this is an awesome option if you are looking for something very full coverage all around. The top just looks like this. It's not super scandalous at all. It does have a little bit of lace-up action going on, but it's not super low at all. It also has adjustable straps that cross along the back, and we do have one of those silver clasps holding this together. Even if this clasp were to come undone, it's not like your top's gonna fall off, because it is a one piece, so keep that in mind. There's a little cutout along the back, and then we've got a very full coverage bottom going on here. Not super high cut in the front either, so if you want that lower waisted tan line to be covered up, this is a really great option for it. This one piece definitely ran a little bit longer than the navy and white one I just showed you guys, but it was still fine, fit me fine, but just not as snug as that last one. So this suit right here is very similar in style to that first one that I showed you. This is what the bottoms look like. They are white with a little black band, and this one actually has a really cool texture to it. It's kind of like a waffle material, which I think is really unique. These bottoms again are double lined, so even though they are white, they're not going to get see-through when they are wet, so no worries there. Definitely cheekier in the back. Again, the kind of bottoms that you can wear a little bit higher up on your hips if you prefer. And then this is what the top looks like. Again, one of those triangle tops, but this one actually has even more support than the first few that I showed you guys, and it's because, as you can tell, the cups on this are actually pretty big. There's a lot of material to them, so it's not giving you any side boob, no under boob. You do have a little bit of cleavage, obviously, because it does scoop down pretty low, but I really liked this. And I forgot to mention that the pads are removable on all of these swimsuits. I tend to leave them in, but if you prefer to take them out, you definitely have the option to do so. These also have thicker straps, which I really appreciate, because I don't know, something about me just feels a little more secure when I have a thicker strap. And then we do have that silver clasp along the back. I really don't mind CUPSHE clasps because they tend to be a little bit sturdier. They are like a little bit thicker than your average ones, so they do the trick. All right, I've got one last swimsuit, and this is a green one that actually really reminds me of a Target swimsuit. I don't know why, but something about this just takes me back to my earlier like bikini days, I guess. The style, the color, the fit, like the quality honestly is very comparable to Target as well. So this is what it looks like, just dark green, and we've got like a little, this is like such a classic style in the front. You basically just tie this to cinch it up along the middle, and then the back looks like this. We've got a little bit of caging going on. Usually I'm not a caging girl, which is like, that's what this is called in case you guys didn't know, just because it kind of gives you like a weird tan line. Sometimes they can be a little uncomfortable because they're too snug, but this one actually fit me really well. I was pleasantly surprised, and we've got those thicker adjustable straps, so a lot of support going on with this one too. And then the bottoms look like this. The bottoms on this I thought personally ran a little bit smaller, not in coverage necessarily, but just like genuinely they were a little bit tighter than some of the other ones, and I typically am a very true extra small from CUPSHE, so maybe size up if you decide to get this and you have a bigger tush. So this is what the bottoms look like. They are a straight across fit. Honestly, not the most flattering. I prefer something high-waisted or a little high-rise. That way, you know, you kind of get, I don't know, I like suits that sit higher up on my hips. I think it's more flattering on my figure, but I do love this because it's very practical, a very easy style to wear if you are diving under waves, you know, being active at the beach, getting tossed around, like playing sharks and minnows, that kind of thing. Then you're going to want a bottom like this. Very standard fit. We've got a fuller coverage back, and then these ones have like little bows along the side that I think are super, super cute. Alrighty, y'all, that is it for today's short and sweet little CUPSHE try on haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of these, be sure to click the subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Like I said, I will leave links to everything down below so that you guys can shop, and I will leave my coupon code here on the screen so that you guys can save some money on your next CUPSHE purchase. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.